Hey guys, welcome back or welcome to another Cajun toy review. And today, back, happy, excited to be talking about G.I. Joe Classified number 70 Shipwreck. And why am I doing any reviews? Why am I doing Shipwreck? I want to say a very special thank you to my friend, the Figure Trap. Some of you might be here from his page, and if you are, thank you, man. That means amazing. That's so much. I can't thank you enough. Guys, I'm surrounded by figures. I got all the time in the world, so I'm going to do my best. But let's get into it. I'll talk more at the end. I don't want to waste any more time, but let's talk about Shipwreck. So this figure's been out for a little bit now, but one of the classic G.I. Joe characters. If you watch the old cartoon series, you definitely remember Shipwreck. Now, as a kid growing up, I never had a Shipwreck figure, and I always wanted one. When he eventually came out with version 2, they made him a Navy SEAL, and I did not like the way he looked, and I never got a classic Shipwreck that looked like this. Later on, when I kind of collected some again, he looked like a badass, Navy, take no shit Navy SEAL, but he never really looked like the cartoon one. So I'm very excited to have this in my collection. So looking at the Shipwreck, we see him standing on, looks like a submarine. We got a bicycle in the background, but we got Polly on there. We can see all these stuff he comes with. Got a bunch of missiles launching, so oh shit, it started. Really cool artwork right here. Him holding that boarding rope with Polly in the background, and you can see all down there, down his mouth. Looking really good. On the back, we can see the accessories that come with our Shipwreck. He stands at 6.3 inches, but this is really cool. The extra set hair is really nice. That is a cool alternative. We've seen that also with Lady J before. And we can see you can actually peg Polly on his arm, so that is cool. That is posable on the figure. We have the file card information. You can scan this QR code right here, and it tells you a little bit about Shipwreck. Or you can really try to see it on there. I gave up on these a long time ago, but we can see there is some kind of ammo, I guess, small arms fire, fisticuffs, brawler, hand to hand. He is a Navy man, so seaman. And this one, I don't even know this one is, so I'm just gonna guess he knows how to handle an anchor. I don't know. These I love the old file card, man. Can we go back to the old file card? We've changed these boxes 3 times, from the original to these to the new open box. Let's do it one more time and bring back the file cards. So anyway, enough about this box. Enough time wasted. Let's open it up and check out Shipwreck. Okay, so we got Shipwreck out of the box. Had a chance to pose him, everything, and let's take a look at the accessories. See what it comes with. And first, I was like, man, what's the most unique thing that this Shipwreck does come with? And it's all actually pretty damn unique. So probably the most common would be this pistol. So let's take a look. He's got this little basic sidearm pistol right here. This looks really nice. It's got a lot of detail on it, but not a lot of paint. Almost lost that on the floor. So you can see it's definitely got almost like an engraving in it. Looks like it would almost be like a wooden. Yeah, that's the right word. Doesn't have a spot where you can actually add an effect to it, but it's cool, decent. I like it. But most importantly, you can holster it in his side. So I'm a fan of that. So that's really nice. I'm just gonna leave right there, Mr. Bald Shipwreck. And then we have this more like flintlock kind of style pistol. This is more like a boarding pistol, I think it's called. Very cool style, pirate looking pistol. Got a little handle on there, little grip. I don't know what you call that. What do you call that? It's comment. Anyway, it's got that little tassel on there to make it a little fancy, but pretty cool. This looks nice. Got some nice detail on there as well. Really cool. Definitely has more paint than the other pistol, so I definitely appreciate that as well. And you can holster this as well on Shipwreck, as so. If you want to be a little bit more fancy, you can actually hook this up there, I guess. If you want to be like Dwight from The Office and just have some swagger, you can swing your pistol like that. So, alright, that's something different. So we're just going to go ahead and keep attaching everything as we take a look at the figure. Then we have this anchor. And this is pretty cool. Now, he used something like this in the comics. I do like this a lot. It's very soft plastic, so very bendable. He can hold this and just smack, man. You hit somebody with an anchor, you gotta be pissed off to smack somebody with an anchor. Like, I hope you played the whole tape and all decisions were made, because yeah, you hit somebody in the head with that, something like this, and anyway, this can be connected to his belt like so, and that's pretty much how you're gonna have it. Now you can also grab this next accessory we're gonna be looking at, this rope, and attach it like that. So you can actually have Shipwreck holding this rope with this anchor attached, or you can have it, let's just transition right into that rope. You can have this rope across Shipwreck. Let's put it here back on. There we go. You can actually have that like so. So that actually looks really good. Shipwreck with pretty much all of accessories on. We can put the hook right here. Now I actually posed this figure and actually got most of the accessories and looked at everything with Polly, and had posed Polly on Shipwreck, which you can see he has a little hole in his arm right there. So he can talk to Polly or whatnot. Get a joke. And I thought that was really cool, but there's another way you can pose him, and it doesn't show you that on the box or anything like that. There's not really any instructions, so here we go. So you get your rope on there, get your position just like this, so your hook should be pretty much facing that, but you want to have this piece on his shoulder where this little port is there. And now we take Polly. Check that out. There we go. That is some classic Shipwreck action. So yeah, that is all the accessories: pistol, anchor, boarding pistol, flintlock, whatever, rope, Polly. We have 2 heads, that's considered an accessory. That's a lot, quite a bit. Great figure. Let's take a look at it by itself. And lastly, we are going to be looking at this Shipwreck figure. At itself is so good. I'm gushing over how much I'm loving this figure. I always wanted the classic sailor Shipwreck growing up. As a kid, never got him, and the other versions didn't care for. So that was the thing. Growing up in the 80s, collecting these figures and stuff with G.I. Joes, you had like a year or so before they were discontinued and other versions of them, earlier versions of them would come out. And sometimes it'd be radically different. Like Snake Eyes, Storm Shadow would be completely different or similar, but some of them, like Shipwreck for example, he looked like this, and then he looked like this. So yeah, I didn't want him, and even as a kid, I wanted to be a scuba diver. So when this Shipwreck came out with the beard, you can't have that with a scuba mask. I knew that as a kid. I thought that was kind of whack. But anyway, so I never got this one. So now I do, and I love him. So let's talk about him. So yeah, here's Shipwreck in his glory. He's got that awesome looking hat. It's got a nice little stain wash on there. I looked at the paint. I saw one little issue, and it is so minuscule. I might even forget about it because I'll be talking about so many other positives. So yeah, looking at the figure, lots of detail on this guy. I've got the markings on the arms here. We got tattoos going on here. Got kind of a wash on there. And just the texture of the jeans, everything on this is just phenomenal. And I don't think these jeans are reused from anything else. This would be a really good custom figure piece too, as well. But yeah, let's start with the head, because we do have 2 different heads to look at. So the standard Shipwreck head with the hat, which is probably what most people are going to keep him with. I think myself included. Looks really good. No problems really with the paint here, except when you come underneath on the bottom of the beard, there is a couple spots where it's missing pieces, and it's small. If you're looking at them straight on, you'll never see it. So yeah, like I said, but I see it whenever I move them around, so it's a little bothersome, but not end of the world. For everything else that's great going on with this figure. So yeah, hair looks good, lines up fantastic with that. You can't even really tell that's on there. That even comes off as a separate piece. That's how good it looks. But let's go ahead and check out that other piece. So yeah, man, look at that hair texture on there. That looks so good. I wish my hair looked that good. But yeah, look at that. Awesome in there. It lines up perfectly with the beard. That looks so good. And got a little bit coming down. That is a handsome man right there. that shipwreck there. Come ashore, buddy. And yeah, fantastic looking figure. Let's put the classic head back on there. No side eye going on there. Clean paint applications for the most part. Nice little facial hair on the chest hair going on right there. Painted really well. The blue looks nice. Doesn't perfectly match with these sleeves. The chest, it's a little bit more bright, but it's only under these lights that I really see it, so you probably wouldn't even notice. But yeah, again, great texture. No hair on the arms. You got all the hair on your chest and you got no hair on your arms, so I guess they wanted the tattoos to pop, so it makes sense. And they do. Got a nice little looks like a navy tattoo here with anchor or something going on. You can, if you know what it is in the comments, go ahead and tell me. And here we got a shark. Yeah, definitely a shark. So I don't remember a shipwreck killing a shark, but I'm sure there's some fanfic about that. And then here we got his gloves. Got the white on this arm, which is basically, I guess, to secure poly. It'd be some kind of bracelet or fastener or some reinforcement for poly to land on, because he doesn't have it on this arm. Belt looks good. Great texture on the belt. You can actually see it looks like leather. Got the gold right there as well. Looking really good. I love these pants. Like, the texture on these pants is fantastic, and that wash is really good. Lots of detail on these buckles. For the price this figure is, I mean, this is one of the better figures I've reviewed, and it's been a while since I've reviewed any figure, but hey, this is it so far. Love the boots. Like how, there we go. Nice way the jeans kind of come over the boots like that. That looks fantastic. So overall, man, I love the way this guy looks. He is definitely going to stand out on the shelf with all like the greens and some of the other colors that we've gotten so far. Next to like barbecue and some of these other more vibrant colored Joes. Definitely Shipwreck's going to look really cool with these blues going on right there. So yeah, articulation time. So let's take a look and see what we can do. So we can look up. About that far. Down. Oh yeah, Shipwreck can look down at his hairy chest. Well, alright, we can tilt. Nice tilt. Full rotation. We got arm rotation, got that butterfly going on in there. Bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows. And they are pinless. Look at that, that looks fantastic. And that nice right there. That cut is really good too. It's not very not a big any breaks or anything on there. It looks really good, especially for being flesh and not like a shirt or any kind of thing like that. Well done, Hasbro. Well done. All right, we can lean forward about that much. Ab crunch back. Oh yeah, there we go. That hat's gonna come right off of that. And full rotation at the waist. Full split, pretty much. Yeah. Shipwreck. Get two barges, man. You can split between them. Drop down hips. Put that back in there. Got thigh cut. Ankle cut, and look at that. Nice. Pinless ankle, pinless knees, and yeah, again, very nice. Well done. There is a ankle pivot, but it is, you can see it right there, but it is hindered by those jeans. And we do have peg holes on the bottom of his feet. There it goes, the hair. But overall, Shipwreck. What do I think about him overall? Banging. This is a great figure. Totally. And a lot of people have him on clearance now. So if you haven't got him, you're on the fence about him, and I don't know why you're watching this video now, go get him. Shipwreck is a damn awesome figure. It's probably the best version, most iconic version of him that you will get. If they do one of the later versions of him like this, I will pick him up. But this is the one I wanted from the out the gate, and Hasbro has brought it, and I love it. So yeah, I love it. I give it 9 out of 10. I don't even know. I don't know what I could do to make it better, but 9 out of 10. All right. So, if you guys like this video, please leave a comment, please leave a like, consider subscribing to the channel. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Just search for Cajun Toy Review. can also find a podcast that I'm on with my buddy, the Cajun Towboater. You can also check out his channel as well. Our channel we do together is Two Old Cajuns Nerd Out, where we talk about movies, video games, stuff growing up in the past, nerdy stuff like that. It's fun. I encourage you to check it out. At least the ones about things that don't exist. Definitely. That one's pretty fun. A lot of people like it. His channel, Cajun Towboater, does figure reviews, food tries, all kinds of other fun stuff like that. Every once in a while, once in a blue moon, you might see me on there. We're supposed to go do something really soon. I want to talk about it, but I can't talk about it. But hopefully it happens really soon. And lastly, I gotta say again, big thanks, man, to my boy Figure Trap. Been in a rut. Life's hard, man. Y'all gotta you just gotta keep going forward. And it's nice to have people out there, and especially sometimes people you've never even met, that you make connections with, and that reach out and check on people and stuff like that. It's a blessing, and that's why it's always good to check on people. You never know what somebody's going through and what's going on in someone's life. So be kind. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to everyone else when you can. But if you can't be kind to everyone else, at least be kind to yourself. More videos to come, I promise, and more podcasts, everything, stuff like that. Working on buying a new camera, but this will be the last video you'll ever hear. Oops, I already see what I'm doing with this microphone. Do got new mics right here. Have not set them up. We'll be setting them up pretty much right after this video. So it will make, I think, a big difference on audio quality going forward for this channel and anything else that I do. So I'm looking forward to that. I hope it makes a difference, and I'm looking at camera options as well. And anyway, enough of that. Thank you guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time. Take care of yourself.